This is why we don't go after the low-hanging fruit. This is costing us brain cells. This is costing us precious seconds of our lives. Check out this guy, right? Every time I see him, it's almost always against my will. Although I promised myself that I wouldn't go after the low-hanging fruit, you know what? I guess my algo just beat me to it. So why don't we just, check him out and get it over with?
Prank calling and being wanted for questioning by the Korean police was not enough for the most disliked streamer in the world, because apparently just the next day, he continued to brag and prank call the police, then said if he got enough donations, he was going to run out and get arrested on the street. And that's exactly what happened. All while he has another ongoing criminal trial. They're currently adding more.
So, if I've been following the story, actually, I haven't been following the story, alright? Like I said, every time, it's almost always against my will. He started in Japan, and then there was a thing in Israel, and now he's in Korea. Apparently, he's under litigation. They sort of, last time I checked, they sort of confiscated his passport or something. But here's what I know based on any jurisdiction. If a foreigner commits a misdemeanor or light offenses or light felonies, they just deport him. Alright? Because if you're going to keep him in country from 6 months to a year to 3 years, it's simply not worth it. You're gonna have to house him, you're gonna have to feed him, not to mention his medical bills. So, if you're a host country and a foreigner commits a felony, it's almost always they're gonna let him go. Alright? He's not worth the effort, especially if all he's done is be a nuisance. They're gonna let him go, they're going to deport him, and then they're going to declare him as a persona non grata, or they're going to ban him from entering the country ever again. That's it. See? Problem solved. Just, dump the garbage back from where it came from.
More and more charges almost every single month now, and this most recent live stream might add another dozen charges.
Yeah.
It just seems like his goal is to be stuck in South Korea for as long as possible, and he even acknowledges this.
I'm stuck in Korea for a long time. I don't know when I can go home.
Why?
The police will not let me go home.
It looks like this reality has slowly started to hit him over the last couple of days, as he suddenly seems very apathetic to where his life is going right now. But as you see later on, he's essentially crying for help, because
Is he crying for help? Because being a nuisance or acting like a bad guy isn't a new thing. One of the most famous bad guys we have right now is Floyd Mayweather. But guess what? Even Conor McGregor, he acts like that, or they act like that because they know that being the bad guy would sell tickets. But they're doing it at a grand stage, whereas this guy is literally asking for donos. Interesting. So you have to wonder if he's still committed to the bit, or is he actually, crying for help now? Because, who's paying for his stay? Who's paying the bills right now? Who's paying for his food, his lodging, and all that other stuff?
he wants to be sent back to the US. His only issue is everything he's currently doing will only prolong the amount of time he's in Korea. So he just starts off the stream as usual. He gets extremely drunk, then immediately goes on to harassing people. At this point, I guess he just treats harassing random people on his stream as a 9-to-5. Dude just clocked in and went to work. So I guess after a long, hard day of harassing innocent Koreans, he goes back to his apartment and prank calls 911 for his stream content.
Power shot right now, I swear to God, look at that.
Okay, so see, he's in an apartment. Who's paying for that? Who's paying for his food? Who's paying for his utilities? I mean, as far as I know, he's been banned on all platforms. Who's paying for this?
Upstairs, I'm calling the cops right now on the watch. I'm calling the cops right now. I'm calling the Korean cops.
So he wanted someone to donate for him to prank call.
I mean, that drunken slur. I'm calling the cops right now. I don't think it's real. I think he's doing it on purpose.
The police. Then someone donated $5, and that's exactly what he did.
Let me see the bread.
See, this is the thing. Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor wouldn't do this for $5. And apparently he's doing it for $5. Let me see the bread. Yeah, here's $5, man. But like I said earlier, right? If you're a host country and a foreigner commits petty crime, a misdemeanor, or a light felony, the best action would simply be just to let him go or just deport him and then declare him a persona non grata once he's out of the country to ban him forever. That's it. Problem solved. Just, throw back the garbage from whence it came. So here's the thing, I'm not really sure what's going on in this particular jurisdiction, why they're keeping him around. I guess they're gonna go through the whole prosecutorial process like what they did in Japan.
Oh! And listen, are you police? Are you police?
Yes, police.
Police?
Yes.
You know my name? My name is Johnny Somali.
Johnny Somali.
Are you song for police? Song for
What?
police?
Police emergency call 112. Do you need help in police?
Korean emergency 112?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Accident, I'm sorry. Watch. They give me a watch to call the police. I'm sorry. It's accident. Sorry. Kamsamida. Sorry. Kamsamida.
Who's funding this?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Who's
fine?
feeding him?
Sorry, I'm fine. Kamsamida.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Stop playing with me!
I know the concept of hate watching exists, but what's the point of this? He's making faces, he's sticking his tongue out. I mean, is that the point of his audience? They're gonna push him as far as they could? I don't get it. Yeah, I can feel my IQ dropping by the second.
Police, they got GPS. I am playing.
Dude thinks he's a legend for filming himself prank calling the police for $5.
I want my brain
that'll
cells
be showed
back.
in his trial. I mean, this guy very likely added yet another charge to his criminal case for $5. He can't even buy a Big Mac with that here in the States. But then he gets another $5 donation, so he calls them again.
I'm calling the police right now.
Again.
Hello.
여보세요?
You know me, Johnny Somali.
Yeah?
No, you don't.
Johnny
They don't
Somali?
know him.
Somalia?
Johnny Somali.
Johnny Somali?
You song pop.
It's like he's expecting them to know his name because of his recent notoriety, but that's not gonna work.
Police.
This is Seoul Metro Police Station.
Your Seoul Metro Police Station.
Yeah, you say English?
You are what police station are you?
Yeah, this is police station.
Seoul.
Ah.
Seoul Metro Police.
I wonder who hurt him. Like, what exactly happened during his childhood for him to act like this or to end up like this?
Alright, this is police station.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Ah. Yeah. Alright, see, this is why we don't do this. This is why we don't go after the low-hanging fruit. This is costing us brain cells. This is costing us precious seconds of our lives.
He keeps proving to me that he is the dumbest human being that I've ever seen in my life. This is what really happens when
honestly,
you go so long
why?
without any real consequences. You start to think that you're above them. And it's just going to be very humbling for him when the sentence...
Yeah, again, like I said earlier, Korea's probably just gonna dump him back to the state. It's not worth feeding him. It's not worth housing him, his medical bills, and all that other stuff that's needed to actually keep him as a prisoner.
day comes, because that's only his first trial. If he keeps doing stuff like this and what we're about to see, there'll be many more trials to come, and he's stuck in Korea until
Wait,
all of
how
the...
many? Can someone put it down in the comments if he got any donos at all? Because according to that video, he only got like $5 for that prank call. Who's feeding him? And guys, it's expensive in Korea. I've been there, and yeah, everything costs a lot.
criminal trials are over, all of the time
who's
is
funding
served,
this?
and all of the fines are paid.
Someone has to be funding this.
And then he'll also have to pay an additional $2,000 fine to get deported. On top of that, he could get a lifetime ban from Korea. But I guess that's just the least of his problems.
It
If
is.
you jump ahead a few hours, he's still extremely drunk and he ends up going to bed, but he keeps streaming. And it seems like he was going to go to sleep until his audience started donating again and telling him, hey, you got to get up. So he then shouted out the creator of the
It's like, how much did he earn? How much does he earn per stream?
new website that he streams on.
Shout out the owner or whatever. You guys wouldn't have got this stream if it wasn't for the party owner. The owner of the website told me to go live tonight, so that's why I went live.
That's interesting. So if it wasn't for the creator of Party, this stream wouldn't have happened. But as I said earlier, because he was getting donations, he chose to go back outside, drunk, to rack up some more charges.
Okay.
Because why not at this point?
Oh my god. Sorry. Yo, sorry. Sorry. Hello. Cancel sorry. A YouTuber. Oh. Sorry. Cancel
Okay.
I'm sorry. Cancel I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I think he's still drunk.
It's crazy. Oh, no, we're going to jail.
I guess that last comment right there was for seeing something.
Call the police. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
On the back, looking the clothes off. I don't care. Oh, shit. I don't care. What's up?
Oh shit. Low-hanging fruit, you guys. This is why we don't do this.
What you looking at?
It's costing us brain cells. It's costing us precious seconds of our lives.
What you want?
It now seems like that Johnny has exported the New York homeless
I bet you there were some very racist thoughts going through this man's head.
experience to South Korea. Because what we're seeing and what we'll continue to see is essentially the same behavior, except Johnny is sticking a live stream camera in random people's faces on top of that.
Yeah, he's shoving it on people's faces.
I love. My friend.
Oh, god damn it.
I actually can't wait to see the judge's face when they wheel in this bad boy into the courtroom and show the judge all this footage. But his whole persona starts to slip here because this is where we realize all of this is some extremely stupid strategy to go home.
Bring the police right now. Bring them. I'm mentally. Send me back to America.
Oh.
Again, dude's not going to be sent home to the US for years. And the more stuff like this that he does, the longer it's going to take him to be able to return home. And to make everything worse,
it depends actually. So he's going to basically take the mental incapacity route or the insanity plea or the insanity deal. But here's the thing, right? There's a reason why lawyers don't use that one at all, if ever. For the simple reason that what the judge will usually do is they will confine the person claiming insanity to a mental institution until they are fit enough to face trial. That's what usually happens. That's why most lawyers don't actually use it. It only happens in the movies. So I guess that's his strategy. I guess that's how he thinks it's going to work. But then again, right now the prosecutor's office would probably be in a meeting right now that is it actually worth keeping him here to serve as an example to other streamers? Is it, in all these years of feeding him, housing him, and all that other stuff necessary to keep him alive in order to exact their punishment?
First from he's doing all of this for like 10 viewers sitting there live. He's definitely going to be a fascinating case study on how live stream viewers hyped him up and convinced him to ruin his life for $5 donations. Of course. This is actually just absurd to see unfold in front of us, as every time I think he couldn't make things worse for himself, he does exactly that.
Bring the fence. I swear to God, if they bring the cops, I'm running on the cops. I'm running on the cops right now. I run around this thing like this.
Jesus.
Spam one in the chat. Spam one in the chat.
Again, we are watching a live stream chat destroy a man, masking themselves as his supporters. But he slips up again and he shows that he's really just trying to do this to get sent home.
Well, I mean, the concept of hate watching does exist.
I'm getting free. Well, send me home to America. Put this in the hospital. I'll put this in the hospital now.
When will he realize that the more he does stuff like this, the longer it will take him to get home? His original strategy of not streaming for months actually worked out pretty well for him, except he wasn't making any money nor getting too much attention. And I think the lack of attention part was what really broke him. So I guess he will just willingly destroy his own life for that attention now. So he then goes back to screaming at people to call the police again. Outside first, then he goes inside to continue.
Somebody call the police. Somebody call the police. Call the police right now. Korea number one. Korea. Yeah.
And that internet he's using to live stream this whole thing is definitely expensive, you guys. Someone's funding this. Alright, those 10 viewers throwing $5-10 at him. That definitely won't be enough to cover all of this. His internet, his food, his housing. Someone's definitely funding this.
Don't understand me. Call the police. Police. Call the police now. Call the police right now. I'm telling you right now, call the police.
I mean, that's kind of getting close to a threat right there when you're yelling at people inside of a closed elevator to call the police right now.
Jesus Christ.
Call the police. I dare you, call the police. Call the police right now.
He's just not doing himself any favors here. I guess he's just really just testing the limits of what you can get away with in South Korea. And this is just really where he found his temporary limit when he started messing around with another group of construction workers.
Let's support the construction workers. They want to charge me for doing twerking on the subway. I'm allowed to twerk in public.
Jesus. Oh my God. I guess this is what they call brain rot. Oh, definitely not worth the bandwidth. Definitely not worth the time.
Yeah. This is depressing
Why
at this
did we
point.
do
It's
this?
been depressing for a while now, but this is what I assume is
I blame my
rock
manager.
bottom, right? It can't get lower than this, right? But thankfully, the police did finally show up.
I did this because this guy keeps showing up on my feed on some of my favorite creators, like Atozy, but definitely not worth it. We're not doing this again, alright? We're not covering Johnny Somali again. But we have to finish this one.
Number one, yes! Korea! Oh, police?
Oh, they're finally cops.
Oh, what the? Who the f are you? Relax. No touch. Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? I'm jogging. Why are you touching?
Isn't this what he was...
God, what the f are you doing? Yo, oh my God, the police got me. It's great. That's crazy. What are you doing? Relax. Jogging. I'm Beagle. Oh my God! Look, you did this. It's your fault.
Guys, putting on
I don't
his
have
gloves.
my hotel. No, my hotel, my house. I don't have. I'm jogging.
You drunk?
I'm not drunk.
So apparently he reeks of alcohol. His chat is now super happy because
I guess
their
you had to be
circus
drunk to
clown
do
is in
something
trouble
like
again.
that.
And at the end of the day, he's going to be the one that has to deal with the consequences of his own actions. What they will actually be, though, that's still to be determined, because South Korea apparently moves through cases fairly slow in comparison to the States. So even though he hasn't received a punishment yet, does not mean that that's not going to happen. Especially if he keeps on doing things like this, it's just going to get worse and worse for him.
No, it's morning.
You cannot speak Korean?
English, Beagle.
저 본인이 경찰관이 대한민국 경찰관이
Beagle, English.
제시한
My face.
가 있어요.
My face.
나
My face.
그리고 저희 촬영하지 마세요.
My face.
Don't take a video.
My face. Legal. It's my face.
You drunk?
No, I'm not
you
drunk.
No ID card.
I have my ID card. Come. ID card.
Oh, what is he
I'm
expect?
jogging. I'm working out.
What's going to happen?
너 경범
Translate.
먹고 주치도 않는 거 있잖아.
Give me the translator. Translate.
Yeah?
Translate.
한국말 할 줄 몰라?
He was asking for people to call the police,
English,
and then
English.
체포되는 거야.
now that they're here, he's trying to get out of it.
I give my ID card.
No.
What's the point of this?
Don't touch me.
What a casual Saturday morning in Seoul. The weather is nice, and an American live streamer is getting arrested for larping as a New York City homeless person for
Cycle of
money.
life.
And also, he's getting pretty close to resisting arrest with that current attitude.
You arrested.
For what? For what?
For being a public nuisance,
Relax. For
disturbing the peace,
okay.
alarm and scandal.
he keeps operating like he's still in the US, but then he
Yeah.
mutes the stream, I'm assuming to hide the details of
This
his
is
arrest
sad.
from the public. But
This
2
is
minutes
just
later,
sad.
he unmutes so he can say this to the police officer.
Speak English. What are you doing?
And now he's asking them to
Why?
speak English.
You're arrested.
I don't care. Arrest me. I'm gonna go. Y'all scared of you. We live. Shoutoutparty.com.
See, he's not scared. Huh.
Come, I give you my passport. Come.
Stop.
Stop. I'm chill. Relax. Relax.
Stop.
Relax. Relax.
Go on. Take a video.
This is not what you want the judge to see before he has to sentence you. I mean, this dude has essentially managed to stack a bunch of petty crimes and turn it into facing 10 years in prison. And he's giving the judge
10
zero
years?
reasons to go easy on him with the sentencing. And that is also just for the
I guess if you stack up misdemeanors one after the other, just one conviction after the other, he's going to be a repeat offender.
first trial. The max sentence is 10 years for the first trial only. Then I guess what we're currently seeing on
But they're not gonna give him max.
could be in the second or third trial. And obviously, he'll be tried as a repeat offender then. It's just also tiring at this point. I'm
Even he's
shocked that
tired.
it
You
got
can see
this
that
far.
Atozy's tired.
Don't take a video.
My face. What is the reason?
You are arrested.
For what?
Turn off.
For no.
Turn off.
No.
No?
I have I'm Beagle, American.
I know. You
He's
from
what? He's
America.
Beagle?
You're arrested.
I don't care.
American?
Do it.
You're arrested.
Do it then. Do it then.
What's he?
Call the police then. For what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, how many?
Anonymous sent
Okay,
$5.
no problem. I'm fine.
You're arrested.
All that for $5. Congratulations, man.
And just like that, he was arrested. It seems like he was taken into the police station and then they allegedly drove him back home. And because he's not getting immediate consequences, he's bragging about this and he thinks it's
Of
super funny.
course.
But eventually, his actions will catch up to him. But the guy thinks he's a genius. So in the meantime, we'll just let the genius do his own thing and continue to tear apart his own life for some basic attention online. But hey, if you want to see the full coverage of me flying out to his trial in Korea, you can click on this video right here.
Yeah, guys,
And if you're
check
new
it
here, feel free to
out.
subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Bye! Thank you for watching, guys. Now, if you want me to check out other stories here on YouTube, please let me know in the comments. We upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. Please like, share, subscribe, do the whole notification button thing to help me out with the algo. And don't forget to check out our Twitch channel where you can catch me do this live. Now, class dismissed.